Hello, it is I, good Animatic. It's gonna be a Doig solo stream today. Aren't you all lucky? Hey Kurzik, hello everyone. I'm not used to switching to a my screen only thing, and I have several options, and I forget which one is me. There's Doig. There's Doig Art. Maybe it's Doig Art. Doig Art feels more descriptive than Doig. Doig might just be a picture of my face. The weighted blanket has claimed her. Yeah. I think she's just having a bit of trouble lately falling asleep. She's trying the weighted blanket, but it's making it difficult, so she's just trying to get more rest just now. Nothing serious, just she's trying to get to sleep, whereas I foolishly can fall asleep pretty fast. So let's switch over to here. Boop. There we go. That's not too bad, really. Yeah. Maybe I can put a sneaky video of like Starlight playing or something. Anyway, what's new with everyone? How are you doing? I made a tweet just now. I think it's a pretty good joke. Check this out. You can moneybag Doig me over this one. I don't know. This is like I thought it'd be funny. Oh, I'm explaining my joke. Here we go. Oh. I thought it'd be funny if I was like, yo, I'm doing a blind playthrough of storyboarding. It's the new thing. It's meant to be like I'm playing a game, but the game is storyboarding, like it's game of life. I don't know how to do it. So it's a blind playthrough because I've never done it before. All aren't making it as a blind playthrough. See, it's a joke, it's a work. It has structure, it has topics of which we can identify with, it's relatable, it's also retweetable. What up, my bro? Hey, Pabo. In Aaron's voice, it's a funny joke. I can't do the Yoda voice. As much as I would love to be able to just be like, funny joke. That's it. That's me. That's all. You know, funny. I don't know where the register is on that. You finished a small animation earlier, and I'm very happy about it. Now you're thinking about the Animorning challenge for next week. Good, get your hug on. My goal is to encourage 50 animators to animate 50 hugs. It might not happen. It might happen. It will only happen if it happens. That's my motto. But I'll encourage and keep saying it, because you gotta put out... It's not 50 reviews, because I feel like we'll probably like be like, let's watch this cool hug, great, but this is yes it is. In that circumstance, I feel like the same advice could apply to multiple hugs, but how cool would it be to be like, here's 50 hugs. I might even just make a video of them all to play at the beginning, to be like, this feels good. Hugging. I don't know. My brain comes up with these ideas and then tells me about them later. Yeah, share the love, lots of hugs. We're living in a time where you can't hug anyone. I felt like it was an appropriate measured response to the current creative climate in which we all find ourselves. Animators coming together, sharing the hugs. It's a positive message, y'all. Anyway, I discovered that you could use multiple tones and whatnot in... Oh, why? Why? Sorry, my tablet has decided that the mapping it wants to use is the top 10th of the screen. So you get to see me all... Y'all get to see me open up Wacom, open the tablet properties, and then ask it nicely for the mapping to be this one. Cool. And this one and this one. And I don't know why it's able to like decide that it's gonna set to a portion. Draw pile. This one. Grita. This one. I don't think Storyboard Pro has its own one. It's a good game. Oh, the Tablet Properties level. I love this stage. Good game. Okay, you got me. You got a laugh out of me. Yeah. Also, between the streams, I discovered that you can put you can put onion skinning on. So I was able to do a couple of frames of me talking. Look at this bear. Look at this bear. Just warming himself by the fire. I replaced the first panel as well with this one. Impart upon me your wisdom, bear. Yeah, that's the vibe I'm going for. Just silly old bear being like, so I came up with a saying the other day. And this is one of my favorite drawings of Swifty Bird. He's content and chunky. You could use 2 C words to describe me. What's happening? Hey Patrick. It's a Doig solo stream. I'm storyboarding. I'm trying out storyboarding for a bit. Look, there's a Patrick. Oh, let's turn this off. I'm gonna change the title of the stream to be like blind playthrough of storyboarding. Maybe storyboarding a blind playthrough? Or maybe blind playthrough in brackets, since that's kind of the format I've seen before. It's a gamer joke. Yeah, there we go, done. Patrick is a goat boy. Yeah, yeah. Hey, Verdi. No backseat gaming allowed. I mean, that's not you know, you can certainly offer advice and feedback. So I discovered that do you have a handlebar mustache? It's more of like mustache whiskers. There's a panel of you later somewhere. I guess this is kind of what I'm going for. I don't remember why I put in spoon. I am. That's probably gonna get taken out. I think I was like just having you gesture with the spoon with this as if it's a sword. I just added spoon because it made me chuckle at the time. Yeah. You love how much of a grandma India looks like. Maybe this is like future pitched forward in the future. It should be a tape. It should be taped to a hoof. I think you're gonna probably have like articulated hands according to these panels. So you're in the storyboard. You'll be cooking some stew. Like you're talking about sword fighting, but you can't hold swords. You know, it's funny. India came up with a character design for Deltarune for herself, and the design of her is a bird in a witch's hat under a blanket. In the same week, India ordered a witch's hat and a weighted blanket. I feel like it was prophetic. Is that the one? PROPHETIC. Yeah. Watch out for any magical artifacts in the prophecy. Yeah. Spoon player. Morning, Doig / and/or Swift. How you doing? Oh, so if you couldn't tell, by the way, I'm using a software called Storyboard Pro. Discovering cool things about it. Mostly just ease of life stuff. Every time I discover something, I turn to India and I'm like, do you know you can do this in it? And she's like, most of the time, yes. But sometimes her eyes widen, and as if I'm told her like some sort of secret thing, she's like, because yeah, of the two of us, she is way more experienced and good at storyboarding. But I tend to like hit an issue pretty quickly, and I'm like, it would be so much easier if it could be solved with, and then I search whether it can be done. One of the things I thought was cool was, so you constantly be having to make new panels, and then every new panel has layers. But I set it so that if I hit P, my default layer has Doig, Swift, and Patrick on it, so that I don't have to keep making these. And I was like, that's gonna save so much time, because I got to the point where I'm like making a new. What I was doing was on an existing panel, I was splitting it. And then I would have all the layers, but I would have to go into each layer and delete out the information. I was like, this. Another time saver is the paste layer special option. What does that do? Paste. It must be in layer. New. Oh, where even would that be? So if you copy a layer, then select a series of, you can paste layer special, and it'll paste. It'll paste the background. Oh shit, dude. That way you can have the same background be in all of them if you need them to, or something like that. Oh, well, let's try that. Okay, so let's say I have copied this background, which doesn't have the trees on it, but maybe if I copy both the backgrounds. So if you change the background, okay, and then can I just hold Control C and that copies it, or do I have to right click and like copy? Copy selected layers. Oh, and then if I choose these, all of these, I guess. Now I select the panels in this scene. Go to edit. Oh, paste layer special. I'm not seeing paste layer special, or maybe layer. Oh, hey Uncle Brian. You watched me and Dad on Thursday. Oh, awesome. Oh, I totally did not connect that you were my uncle. Hello. How did you enjoy our Bloodborne playthrough? Did you oh, this is awesome. Did you see much of it? At the top, you see it. Yes, great. Yeah, it's been really cool to connect with him over the last couple of months. Just paste layer special to it. Oh, cycle, hold once, loop. Would Uncle Brian be an orange bear? I don't know. I don't know what Uncle Brian, what kind of bear. I've never thought. Oh, that's so cool. I'll let him know. He said that he said that he'd let you know because my uncle also plays Bloodborne, you guys, and Dark Souls games, and my dad let me know that he'd let you know, but he wasn't sure whether you had been watching because he hadn't seen whether you'd messaged or not. So I'll I'll let him know. Okay, press OK. Did it work? I think it worked on this one. Oh no, wait, no, I think I got that wrong. Edit. There must be a particular thing on paste layer special that I'm not doing. Let's look at these settings. Overwrite existing layers with the same name. Cycle. Panel destination. Choose once and hold. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's super cool. So it's added G. Because I don't currently have that, but if I make that trees. Is there a way to rename them in all panels? Probably just easiest to rename it on the first one and then paste them. My dad, you broke the internet. Me, what? My dad, the internet is broken. Me, if you go to Google and search for apples, do you get any results? My dad, yes, but it's broken. Me, what? How? My dad, it looks wrong. You installed Firefox for them. Oh, this is cool. I'm gonna tell India that trick for sure. Mike, how do you get the make new panel with custom layers thing? Okay, so say you have a panel layout. Like say you have this, and you're like, oh, I want to do more ones with the pot and the fire and the frame and Patrick and Doig and Steam. In the layer one, there's a thing at the bottom that says set layer layout as default. And if you hit that, then it'll take your currently selected layout as your default. So whenever you make a new layer with the it'll be like layer new. I think it's the P key. That's it. It's super simple. So you can just like when you're on a kind of new section or a new scene that has those elements, you can just be like, I'll just update it. You could even make a couple of templates at the end of your timeline with those layouts just there. Cool. We got a background now. I'm gonna need to move. I'm gonna need to move this one. But if I move it without animating, if I move it like this, bring it down, y'all. Then if I copy it, copy layer, copy selected layers, and then I'm like, for these backgrounds, edit layer.
Doig SW cast.
Shut up, Tails!
Oh, be emotive. Thanks for the resubscription. 4 months. Whoop woo. Paste layer special. Untold. Place. Oh, cool. And you got the place layers at the bottom. That's super useful too. Okay. Yeah. Then you can be like, I want them all to move over. Oh. Oh. That feels so good. You got a new Pride emote, Abo. Awesome. You're tired and was not prepared for the jump scare that was that alert. I apologize. India suggested that as an alert for the Sonic stream, and it has not been changed. I think you can also you can also auto-generate a map. I want to try that. Let's control save and select it. There. Auto-generate mat. Create mat in a new layer. Radius 4. Okay. Did that work? It tried. I guess I needed to close the bottom. Give me 1 sec. I really love the straight line tool in Storyboard Pro. It's like my favorite.
He's not gonna get away with this.
Six Media, thanks again for the raid. How you doing? Oh, no, I didn't mean that. Layer. it's not gonna, it's too many gaps. That's okay though, that's okay. We can just... You think these alerts are a touch loud? Oh, usually an idiot is present to balance the energy. Yeah, I might just be like super... I'm quieter usually. But look, check out this. I can just be like, shush now. Shush those alerts. Bring it down by 10 decibels or whatever the 10 means. And now the alert should be quieter. I'm just trying to butter my toast, Robotnik. Leave me be, please. You can also generate automat over multiple panels by selecting the panels beforehand. Oh, that, yeah, that's awesome. There must be a way to make this all one shape. Flatten. There we go, one shape now. God damn it. Here we are. I wonder, is there a way to lock transparency on a layer? Alright, Patrick, thanks for dropping by. That's such good advice. That's gonna like save a lot of time. Layer. Maybe it would be on the brush settings. Draw behind, auto flatten, snapping. Lock trend. So I'm going to Google it and see if it has that terminology. Lock transparent, Storyboard Pro. Lock preserve transparency on a I want a vector layer. Air transparency, might not be a thing. Well, you know what? I'll just... This music sounds like it belongs to some perfume commercial. I might have been doing a bunch of searching of... There we go, let's just do that. I might have been doing some searching for some trailer music, some hype trailer. Oh, why is that? Oh, I'm on this layer. Hold on. What an idiot. There we go. There's a rim light for us. to make like a hype intro for the channel or for the streams. And I was like, well, some of those were cool. I'll just add those to this morning's playlist to change it up a notch. So this is probably one of those. This one might have worked, but we won't be going with it. But at any point you're like, I don't want to listen to this music, you can just be like, I don't want to listen to this music. You still think the Save Me From Myself instrumental is great for that? It's a stream icon. Alright. There it is. You summoned it. It's not bad, isn't it? Oh, I might have to cut too, depending on how I'm feeling. It slows down too much, I think. Do you want to hear the one that like got positive reviews? I'll play it after this song's done. I don't know why I'm lighting this. I think just to like, I saw India do it on a board and I was like, I want to have lighting. And it's dumb. Don't light your boards. Yeah, you don't have to light your boards. Grog, your friend Row 1 has been putting out some chill bops, and I'm sure you wouldn't mind you using them. Yeah, we're always open for cool bops. What is the hotkey for dropper? Edit preferences, keyboard shortcuts. What was the shortcut for dropper? Alt D, which means D if you hold it is, yeah, D. There's a cool thing in Storyboard Pro where you can switch to tools by holding a button down, but you don't switch permanently to them. So for speed, that's really cool. So if I want to erase a part on whatever I'm doing, I can hold the E key, erase, and then I'm back to brush. Similarly, D is apparently color dropper, so I can be like, now I'm using this. Ooh, it's a little bit slow. It's a little bit slow with switching, but yeah. Yep, it's in clip. We enjoy an Alt D. Nice. Well done, Grog. Thank you for contributing your dick joke there. In Clip Studio Paint, you can also assign custom brushes to the temporary press. You've assigned a smudge brush with the My Main brush. That's really cool. I'm painting on the wrong layer, like an idiot. It's early and you're tired. Please do not judge you for your dick jokes too harshly. Listen, as someone who has been waking up and streaming competently for many a year now, your "I just woke up, I'm not functioning properly" defense is valid. Oh, Left turn. Cha-cha. Okay, raise your hands. Who here has storyboarded before? Who here has storyboarding experience? Who are my champions in the chat right now? It doesn't have to have been with Storyboard Pro. It can just be like, Verdi! Storyboard champion enters the ring! Cool. Well, you can let me know if I'm doing anything obscure. You don't have to let me know that lighting this is silly. I know. You've boarded some dumb little bad things, says Habbo. Just because you boarded something doesn't mean I know how to do it. That's true. That's true. Like, you'll have experience of it, but it might have been a bad experience. I have done a little bit of boarding on previous projects, but I never feel like I properly boarded. It was more like just thumbnails for myself. I've never created an animatic before. I've animated sequences of things just from my head. It doesn't count. It's interesting you bring that up, Grog. I feel like storyboarding and animaticking, for me personally, are interchangeable. I know that industry-wise, those are two separate roles and two separate jobs. But I think now, and especially when you're in smaller teams doing your own independent animations, the two responsibilities smoosh together, because testing your boards in timing and seeing whether the shots run together well, it's so much faster to do it in a boarding program here and test it out than it is to do all the stills and then pass them over to someone. There. Okay, I promise. I'm gonna I'm gonna get to drawing new panels soon. Oh, I said I was going to play you the song. I'll do that now. It is by Richie, where are you at? Oh no, where is it? There it is. It's even in there twice. So it's this one. Yeah. You're so used to boarding with like sprinting in mind, so doing all this lighting makes me looking back while running ahead. Ah, gotcha. You know what? I might actually fill these with a different color to keep that highlight. Yeah, smooth jams. You're always so thankful to see board artists share their work on Tumblr and Twitter. Yes! Have you guys seen the work of Kevin or Molina Ortiz? He's currently boarding on Rise of the TMNT. It's like, oh, whoa! India isn't even here, and Mike's referencing Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the really cool show that should be watched by and enjoyed by everyone. Yes, he is. Those boards, there was some talk about whether they were overboarded, and to that I say no. A really cool show that's funny and wholesome without being edgy? Yes, please. Yeah. Yes. Totally that. A show that rewards character arcs and lets characters like make mistakes and learn from them? Yes, please. Where to watch? You can't find season 2. Okay, here's the thing. Rise is pretty difficult to find, legitimately. Shout about that. Let them know that you want to watch it. I can link you to the first 5 episodes. They're on YouTube. So if you want to get a taste, you know what? Let's make a command. Let's make a fucking bot command that is like, here's where they are. Let's get efficient with our recommendations. So for some reason Toys R Us Malaysia, and there's also like Toys R Us Philippines or something, have it. Let me see. Yeah, Toys R Us Philippines. I know Philippines definitely have the first 5 episodes. So, you know what? Videos. Let's see. Rise of the TMNT. Rise. This is these 5 things. So let's just. Whoa. This action is turned off for content made for kids. It can't be added to a playlist. Are you for serious? Yeah, it's... If we could just watch this together, that'd be amazing. Yeah. Because I would just turn this into... I would just put these in a playlist. Coppa is fucking killed so much. It's killed so much. Like the ability for legitimate cartoon series to raise, like, people can't talk to each other on this. People can't, like, it's sad, but let's just make this, you know, like, this is the first episode. Let's just make this. Fuck Coppa. All my homies hate Coppa. I understand why it's brought in, like, protecting kids. It's a serious business, but the way that it's handled on YouTube is weird. It's like, yo, we got to protect for these underage kids, and it's like, just don't give them YouTube accounts. Have them go play in a garden. I don't know. Okay, so let's see. Command add ROTMNT. Watch the first episode of Rise of the TMNT here. So yeah, cool. Here's a legit source. Cowabunga! New command, cool. And then we'll go into our bot and make it so that can be used by everyone. I should just learn what the command is to set that. I should just learn that, huh? So I could just do it immediately. Yeah, I'll do it in the dashboard, whatever. So we can use it on Discord as well, and everyone. Cool. Okay, we got it. I feel like it should be the parents' responsibility to put blocks in browsers, etc., and not have weird rules in place that mess up legit safe videos. Yeah. Sorry, that was a TMNT aside. Yeah, look at the boards for that show though. Do we watch season 2 on websites, or do you have it downloaded? Habbo, there's one website that was pretty good for it. That I will link you because it has them in fairly high quality. But yeah, it sadly had to have been on websites because India's been trying to buy episodes and just can't. That's the state we're in, is like, if it's HD you're all good. Okay. Yeah. Does anyone know whether it had been on Netflix? And was like removed after a certain time? Because I really hope that it goes back onto Netflix at some point. You hate targeted ads. Yeah. Well, that's Coppa in a nutshell. Is like they didn't want videos to have targeted ads. But why? I don't know. I don't understand the reason for. Oh wait, no, I do. Yeah, it's all for protecting kids, so that the things that they watch don't have like any chance of weirdos writing comments on the content that they have. Not being able to add it to playlists, I guess, is to not allow it to like be put into a playlist with other questionable things, and for the kid to like autoplay those. What they did makes sense. It's just really disheartening. Oh man, I want to do some action boarding as well. That'd be fun. Stevan, that's the guy who like boarded on things like Voltron and did he work on Avatar as well? I oversaw a little bit of his class when India was doing it. It looked cool. I think he worked on Kara. Oh man, India has an interesting history with the Steve Ann classes. Every time she opts for them, she gets too busy to keep doing them. We made a Steve Ann like little animation, and she won like free classes in one of the thing, and then she got too busy to use it. You paid for those classes and then got too busy to use them. I know. It's crazy. The universe won't allow India to get stronger. I think she's leveled up in boarding since then anyway. Okay, let's see. This fucking bear. Guys, I don't think India understands how powerful she is. She's powerful. You want to see her name plastered everywhere. Has she tweeted at Nickelodeon yet? How do you mean? Grog, when I'm done with Sonic, I need to level myself up a bunch too. There's so much to learn. I keep getting like, I want to do this. I have like so many little personal projects that I am like, I just need to like release them. I've done the over 9,000 animation. That just needs like some editing, some comp. I've done the Sonic intro animation. That just needs fuck, I don't know. I think that just needs a thing at the end that's just sort of like Doig and Swift play Sonic. And now I'm doing this. What the fudge, man? I just need to release the things that I've done. Season 3, we want it. That's the trouble with becoming too powerful, Habbo, is you're capable of doing lots of things, so then you have to pick and choose which one you want to do. I'm not talking from experience there, I can rationally understand that that would happen. You know, I'm not speaking as someone who can dabble in so many different things. Aww. Last night I drew a cute anime girl with cleavage. That was fun. She's just like a head resting on 2 breasts. I joke. It had a full body sketch. Doig hype. You're okay, Doig. Listen, youngster, let me tell you a tale. That's the energy I'm going for with this. I like Grog yesterday was like, man, I totally get like Old Wives Mountain Bear coming down, and I'm just like, good. Success. Get some light on that muzzle. Okay. Animate, storyboard, composite, color, paint, 3D model, texturing. I can also, I don't know what else I can do. Roll around on the floor. I got that down. Let me tell you the tale of the ditties I drew last night. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've worked in games. So, you know, Unity stuff at one point. Okay, I'm kind of done. I'm done being like lighting stuff. I'll do stuff later. Your internet decided to go out. Going out on the town. Okay. Oh yeah, I want to add another. Add another panel here. And switch this on. Of us laughing. Oh yeah, yeah. Verdi did a really cool Doggle Bear drawing. Shiz, 1 second. What's on here? I colored it. Let me just. Do I have an NDA screen for this one? Probably don't. Very much don't. Okay, you come up here. Oh, too far. It's fine. It's fine. Bow, 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 bow. Oh yeah, that's a smart move, Michael. Move it underneath. Oh my god. Just go there. Thank you. There we go. Okay. File, open recent. I just don't want to show you accidentally sexy references and stuff. Okay. You can leave. You can leave. There he is. Oh man, no, there's nipples on it. 1 second. There we go, okay. Look how fucking cute this is. Yeah, I censored it. Wait. This one will do. There you go. So Verdi drew this, Verdi in the chat, and I colored it. She did it in the draw pile of all places. The line quality and everything is so good. I don't understand how you got that out of draw pile. That's just masterclass. That's exactly the vibe you're going for. Yeah, just like, oh, you caught me. That's totes my vibe. Here I am just being like, yeah, I was drawing. I want to learn how to draw. Well, 1 second. The one that I was doing last night is fine. I can show that. But there's like life drawing studies as well in here, and I don't want to rile Twitch up too much. Where is it? Probably near the top, maybe. Probably not. No, I should name these layers. Sorry about this. I thought I'd be able to easily like just show you. There's just a lot of I've worked into this a lot, I guess. Oh, we're on the right track now. Do I want to share this? I don't know. Probably not. You'll have to imagine. Back to boarding. You're gonna do a titties and penis draw pile stream to get Twitch all riled up at you, Grog. Grog, no! God, do it! I have to say, I'm really I'm really glad we pivoted to these caricatures of ourselves, because they're a lot of fun, and they make making stuff fun. Making stuff related to us, you know. Like I can see why I can see why storytime animators have like the character designs of themselves be like something more abstract. Kids love the demon character your boss has. There's a lot of charm in having those cute avatars. Yeah, like the people who are like, oh, they all have the same character design and that sort of critique. It's like, yeah, but they're approachable to draw for people who are aspiring to do that, and the people that's like their target audience. A large majority of that are younger, so if they can draw them, they'll feel a sense of accomplishment and they'll feel part of a community. It makes a lot of sense. You know about my wrinkles. Yeah, simple design means getting vids out quicker. Yeah. I mean, I feel like the bear that we have is fairly approachable. Hopefully, like, you know, it's a square with 3 squares and a Y shape, 2 dots, circles for ears, and then if you really want to go the whole hog, you can add the beard fluff. No, you only accept cool anime boy storytime videos because you're a rational critic of YouTube content. I worry that it, like, having storytime animators keep those simple designs and use it throughout doesn't push them to like to improve as fast. That's my only worry with it. But then look at the music video that Verdi works on. Like, there's so much you can do with that design to make it, to push the ante. So what do I know? This might be controversial to say though, but I wish non-storytime animation had more of a grip on or be more on YouTube itself's radar. But that's a personal grievance. Even Ross simplified his Monster Girl to put out a vid quicker. Yeah. I want to know cool things, Birdie. Are you able to hear me reply? We all want to know cool things. Your boss said that YouTube actually made a new algorithm for YouTube to show animations more. Thanks to him, Jaden Odd Ones Out. So apparently they implemented that recently. Oh. I mean, that's awesome. And like, hopefully it's not catered to like long form. Like, you know what? Hopefully it is. Whatever content's being made, I hope it supports them. You found more ice cream sandwich vids popping up. Guys, I'll just say this now. I never want to make kids content. Nope, 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 nope. But I do want to make cartoons. Bah. He's creatively replaced swears and makes fun of how it affects how he gets paid. I mean, like, he swears, but then, like, bleeps them out or something. You should add blood in there, Grog. Tails, no! Just put in a drawing of Eggman choking Sonic at the end. That could be your credit scene. By an angry anthropomorphized coin. Maybe Indy and I swear too much. Maybe we got kicked off of the treadmill, as it were. They're like, these animators swear. How dare they? Thanks Six Media again for the raid. I hope you enjoyed your time here. Really appreciate the support. You swear more than us two combined. That was something I discovered while playing Bloodborne, and I was like, "Fuck!" And my dad was like, "Whoa! I've never heard you swear before." And then I was like, "What? Really?" And I'm like trying to think back whether I must have like stopped myself swearing when I was around my dad, and I don't remember any of it. It's like, I've never heard you say that sort of thing before, Michael, and I'm just like, I guess you just weren't in the room. Like, I remembered some of my early days of me following your streams and being surprised by the things India said, and I was like, oh, I didn't think India made these kinds of jokes. Yeah, she catches me off guard sometimes. It's so freaking funny when she says something that our flatmate doesn't expect her to say as well. Like, he'll make a joke and then she'll make an even darker one, and he's like, what? You still can't get slap a titty out of your head. She really is. She is good at coming in with the unprompted or prompted but unexpected take, for sure. She a funny girl, that one. Yeah, for those that don't know, the slappy to titty is a reference to our Animal Crossing playthrough. There's a character animation where Tom Nook like claps, but it looks like he's hitting his chest instead. Gosh, we gotta get those fucking Animal Crossing episodes out. Oh hey, we'll do Animal Crossing content. It's trending. Fucking, we could have. Jordan's edited them ages ago. We're just at a point where there's certain episodes at the end that India said, I'll review these, and then we're like, okay, cool. We won't start releasing them because we don't want to like pressure India's schedule, because she's been busy, and they've yeah. Fuck. It's like, we'll do stuff, we'll be relevant. We've got the game day one, we're playing it, we're in there, we're in the zone. I will just release them 4 months later. Look at these cool Animal Crossing episodes in Chex Watch. July 2020. We tried, you guys. We tried. Oh, Verdi, the short hike episodes were seen by the game maker, by the way. I don't know if I ever told you. Oh no, now you gotta make an animated Animal Crossing intro. No. You didn't hear that, uh-oh. Yeah, he liked it. You tried so hard and you got so far. I know that that's a song and that's lyrics, but I can't remember the melody. That's what we need India for. There's India. There she is. Ooh. That's that Linking Park song. Oh, it is, isn't it? In the end, it doesn't even matter. I'm so bad. I can't sing that song. I know it. I know the In the End one. I like the animation in the Breaking the Habit video. I think that was my first introduction to like for serious animation. Did you all see that and be like, whoa? It kind of had a Animatrix vibe to it, didn't it? Edgy. It felt very Kill Bill. Yeah, the animated sequences from Kill Bill. I bet you it was probably the same. Either same kind of top creative team or the same whole studio that made those. Yeah, Breaking Habits. Pretty amazing. Oh, 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 oh. I might need to make my brush a little bit smaller. My drawings are getting a bit crude. I still find India difficult to draw. I think it's the... Oh! Oh, I like that! I think it's the mouth. Like, she doesn't have a conventional beak when it's closed, and it screws me over. The eyebrows are A+. I think even Patrick was saying that he finds India harder to draw, so we know that's a mark of like it adds genuine authenticity to the claim. India's burb has no nostrils. I mean, I guess she could have a nostril. I don't know. She doesn't appear to in the little thing, a little bouncing animation. Full of soup. Oh, there it is. There's the expression we've been searching for. I think sometimes, since I don't want to delete it, I'll just keep it like that. Since I spend so much time around India, like I know her expressions internally. Like I've seen them so often that I can kind of pull them to mind, but I can't necessarily draw them. But sometimes I hit the nail on the head, and I'm like, that's how she smiles. Like when India smiles, I'll give you some India advice. Her mouth doesn't go wide. It purses. Like she pushes the corners of her mouth like in, and India does have those cheek lines, and like because she's got quite a narrow mouth anyway, she looks really amused when she's happy. It's the fucking greatest. Like when she's genuinely content, she looks like this. It's adorable. Yeah, her cheeks fold over her mouth when she smiles. Yeah. Oh man, if you guys are getting her to laugh during Jackbox, you'll have seen it a lot. Yeah. Or if she's just told a really, like, dirty joke. I'm kind of tracing this a little bit just to give it life when it inevitably go into it. There's multiple phases to India's laugh, depending on how deep the belly laugh goes. She's a good cackle to her. You were like, huh? When she cracked up at your transform animation. Yeah, the yeah. The surrender t-shirt and Jackbox did that to all of us. You need a Swifty cackling emote. Sadly we only have space for one more emote at the moment. It could be a cackling one. This is the India Stan stream. Yeah, we get to gush about her when she's not here. She'll never know. She'll never watch this. It's fine. We're protected. Oh, this is I really like. I thought this was gonna be my favorite drawing of her. I said earlier. Oh, I got the nice bird shape there. But I might like this one more. Not that one. That one. Makes me want to change this one. Yeah, I want to change this one now. I got this one. Let's do next panel. Let's do previous. Let's do no panel. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, let's... Wait! Did I try and redraw her and I was like, this one's better? But then I had this one? Or what happened there? Because this one's quite good. It's still not good though. So I don't know whether I made any better adjustment. I think I changed the hair up in this one, so let's go from this one. Also, Mike, I'm glad you found the onion skin. Yeah, I did. It's previously on Doig and Swift, I was like, India, where's the onion skin on Storyboard Pro? Oh, she'll hate me saying this. India didn't know that there was onion skin in Storyboard Pro. So previously on Doig and Swift. So she said to me that there wasn't any. Yeah. I don't know how she's boarded. All the things she's boarded without knowing that. It's kind of crazy. But then she doesn't really onion skin when she's animating either, so. Oh, we know, she knew that Toon Boom has onion skinning. For sure. I think she just thought Storyboard didn't need it. I need it though. I need it for these. Diddle Carl's being like, I have no idea how she does it. I think she probably does it. Wait, I don't know if she even does it when she in-betweens. I don't know, you guys. I think she just flips. Don't quote me on that. She probably does. I'm not over her shoulder a lot, so. I just go weird. I like that my eyes widen. Okay. I'm gonna grab this part of my hands. Like this. This needs to come with me. And you will see a world of your imagination. Paste. Oh, why? Why you no paste? I need you. I need you. Edit. Copy drawing object. Edit. Edit. Paste. Oh, it's because it was on a different layer. Cool. Okay, makes sense. You didn't see onion skin on much at all when she did the glim stuff. Yeah. Oh. Oh ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. We laughing. Cool. I'm so tickled by this. You gotta have fun with what you're making. Made it. Oh, sure. Her bowl disappears. I can't do that. She's so good at that. Okay, so I want this one, previous panel, and this one, no next panel. Or do I? Yeah. Yeah. No next panel. There we go. This is really helping me like draw drawings for a purpose. Like a lot of the time the stuff that I do is just, it's like a standalone drawing of maybe, I don't know, maybe like just a pose, but these are moments, and I think that's helping me become a better artist. A storyteller, a story weaver. That's what I want to really be, and I don't practice that enough. You're just easily distracted. Is that because you're afraid? What's because I get distracted when I get afraid of what I'm doing. this awareness has made you think of how that's kind of always been the case for reading and writing, unless in conversation. What if you got like a speech to text program, Verdi, and just talk out what you want to write? And that way you're talking to your computer. Oh, that's an idea. Yeah, that way you don't have to sit down and type, you can just talk it out and then maybe edit it later once it's on the page. That's kind of one of those moments where you're like, it would seem like that would be obvious, but it really doesn't occur to you because you kind of see it as like, oh, I can't do this and I have to overcome this by figuring out how to write, and then it's like, yeah, but there's ways to write without typing and yeah. There we go. Oh, I missed like a line on Swift. Boarding takes so long, you guys. Jesus. Wonder if there's a way to cycle between two drawings or instance them. I'll figure it out later. You need an introduction to boarding. Well, isn't this your introduction to boarding? Hey, let me introduce you to boarding. Yeah. I think, where is it? I was just thinking of it as easily distracted, but maybe you're thinking about checking if you potentially have some attention deficit. Enkun says, if you think you have something, do explore it. I had so many troubles when I was a kid and only found the reasons, got the help in first year uni. I love this drawing of me holding the sword. It's so derpy. The action here is supposed to be like, I've got the sword, but I don't really want anyone to see the sword, and then I really like the sword. None of these drawings actually go into sequence yet. I've just been sort of coming up with things, except for this one. This is my, like, throw the sword at the tree. It's my favorite. Cha. Oh. Oh, I think I saw that. Oh, hey, So Fox, how you doing? I don't think I need this drawing. You doing okay? You had good sleep last night. Oh, glad to hear it. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to listen through. These storyboards aren't gonna match up, but I need to check with myself, like where I need new content. So I'm gonna let you hear it as well. So if you're wondering what I'm boarding, this is the audio for it. I probably should have showed this like an hour ago. So yeah, I came up with a saying a year or so back, which kind of ties into when you're practicing in preparation to make something. and you're like, when I'm good enough, I'll make that thing. I liken it to like sharpening your sword without actually using the sword to cut anything. So you don't know how sharp your sword is yet, but you're continually like sharpening it down till it's like the sharpest possible. But the sword is
eventually ain't gonna have a sword.
Yeah, the sword is effectively not being used for its purpose if you're continually just, you know,
You never
sharpening
actually
it.
use it.
To the point that you sharpen both sides and it becomes a double-edged sword.
The metaphor's expanding.
Ah.
There's no stopping this metaphor.
Anyway, yeah. So my advice.
I knew there was a reason we kept you around.
My advice really is, you know, pick up the sword, throw it at a tree, see how far you can cut into the tree.
So it's good advice there, Mike.
Yeah. Because if you're always waiting to genuinely cut something, then you won't know. You won't know how sharp. Sorry. Your sword is until you cut something with it.
Yeah.
It's very true.
Thank you. Thank you for that's a good metaphor. Compliments? Which clip was this from? I think these are just stupid fucking drawings. This was from a stream where Patrick was on the voice call with us. But this was the sharpen your sword advice metaphor was something I gave to someone who was kind of stuck in the mentality that they had to keep refining their skills, but not using them to make something that they wanted to like learn the skills to make things, but they weren't making the things with their skills at present. They're kind of stuck in a loop. So you've heard me use this metaphor before. Yeah, I probably used it in person. I like metaphors. I like thinking about things in a way that's abstract from the problem you're trying to solve. Because it ties into the feeling of good enough, which I think hits a lot of us. Like, okay, I'm at this point in my journey. I'll wait until I'm good enough to do that thing, and I'll do this thing in the meantime. And sometimes it's pragmatic. Sometimes you're like, yeah, I don't know how to do this. I need to figure out ways to do the things leading up to it. But sometimes the act of like trying to make that thing that you're not able to make yet gives you the path to make it. Like, it doesn't make sense to make the thing you want to make after you've made something else that's like it but not it. You know? Oh man, the Starlight Brigade music video is a giant metaphor. And a lot of the symbolism and story moments from in it are metaphors. Metaphors are really a powerful way for us to communicate feelings visually, to make them tangible for us to look at and deal with. I mean, look at how many times Strive sees the reflection in the music video, and how like that's kind of like a showing introspection. You have to face yourself and face what it is that you are to overcome who it is you want to be. Sorry, not overcome who you want to be, but overcome who you are now to become who you want to be later. I should put more of that symbolism in this fucking storyboard. Because I've got, okay, here's an example. I've got a thing where my character is looking up at the moon wistfully, but what could we actually do here? Because this is supposed to symbolize like, oh, what was the audio around about here? Something, and you're like, when I'm good enough, I'll make that thing. When I'm good enough, I'll make that thing. Because I've got these two panels here where it's like looking up wistfully at the sky and then looking down, looking away from the thing that you want to be doing. So that was first pass idea. So there's nothing relevant to the moon later. So I'm not making a callback, or there's no payoff on the moon metaphor. I mean, would it be better to have just kind of like, you know, a star? Is there a way to combine it with my swords? Yeah. Battery 14. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Are you an artist yourself? Yeah, what could it be? You are? That's cool. What sort of art do you do? So this is like Doig creeps in. You're not that good, but you're getting there. Furry art. Okay, cool. I can see why this boarding would appeal to you. I'm just thinking about how it can strengthen these moments where, like, I want the character to be aspirational. Ooh, and then no. Is it possible to use a sunrise as something to look forward to? Did I already read this? I might have already read this. Is it possible to use a sunrise as something to look forward to? Like, oh, I'll make it when the sun rises, but the time is gonna pass anyway. Maybe. Linking it to light would be good. I love to support you and the furry community anytime because they're like family to you, and you'll be there for them. Aw, that's cute. think I skirt the, or like I draw anthropomorphic art. I don't know if it makes me a furry. Probably in some degree it does. I don't know. I'm kind of at the point where it's like, this term applies to you. And I'm like, oh, does it? Oh, all right. You've heard the term furry adjacent used before. Right, that makes sense. Vertinby's like, I'm not a furry, but I have a fursona and I draw furries. I think it's more that I don't I'm not part of a furry community, so sorry, I'm just laughing at this kind of like expression that I've got going here. Like the I'm fine. Wistful. You have a concept art for your first if you want to see it. Sure, if you want to share it. Well, I mean, thank you, Battery. Yeah, I mean, I worked on the Night Runner video, and that was a huge step for Dan. I like that everyone's like, finally he's admitted it, and it's like, oh, this concept's been around since 2017. We're able to tie more of like why your character is going to use the sword to show that training being fueled by insecurity, that can help. And the moon is a good placeholder there. Yeah, I think that's a good call. Buffy, no, okay? Don't you mute me. You little cat, you. Yeah, like expressing with a anthropomorphic character is a lot of fun. Hi. What? You never come and just hang out anymore, Buffy. You never just come and sit by me. Hey. Dan just recently admitted it to himself in the Sonic Let's Play. Really? Has he finally just been like, you know what? Or, oh, maybe I saw. Is that the same place where he was talking about the fan reception to Night Runner? Or is it in the more recent Sonic Heroes Let's Play? Battery. We don't have a public Discord. No, sorry. You're able to link it into the chat though, if you want. The constant in-level dialogue reactions. Oh no. Oh no. Also, I saw on Twitter that that Twitch has now added community challenges to the channel point system. Viewers can crowdfund big rewards with channel points, price them high to last longer, and encourage more participation. So that's a thing now. If you want to if you want a non-Twitch spun description of that, it's rewards where multiple people can contribute to fulfilling the one reward. So something like, you know, play a particular game or something like that. This is your first concept art. Let's have a look. Whoa. Is it inspired by Five Nights at Freddy's? I think mostly it's the teeth in the mouth that are giving me that vibe. This is cool. Did you do this yourself? Really cool. Looks a little like it to me too. Yeah. It's really cool. Will you be making it yourself, or are you commissioning someone to make? Sorry, was that a bad question? I apologize for asking such a silly question. Yo, thanks for the follow, Jim the Wolf ETM. And thanks for the follow, Battery. Do I want to check out your new game trailer? You just finished it. I feel like since it's your second thing that you're saying, maybe wait a little bit. You're gonna head back to bed, Verdi. Sorry to wake you. No, I'm kidding. Thanks for coming by. Alright. Let's add like a fur collar that I've got going on here. You can certainly talk about. It's just because you have 7% battery on your phone. Like, quick! I gotta promote myself before my phone dies. I can respect that. What's the game you've been working on? Night Birdie, I'll be the day shift Bert. It's called Dusk. Oh, cool. I feel like more of these lines should move. Whenever I like copy and paste like drawings for like a character moving like that, it always feels like bad when one part of the character moves but the rest doesn't get affected. You just feel it in your gut. 6%. It's a horror survival game called Dusk. Does your character have does your character's phone battery have limited power as well? What if there was a game where your phone was your flashlight and it had like 13% battery and you had to like make your way, your checkpoints were like charging points? But when it was charging, you couldn't use the flashlight function anymore because it like drained the battery, so you had to sit in the dark. And like the audio and the sounds would just sort of creep in. And every time you died, it would like, you would have to send a text message to yourself, and that would cost battery life. And if you reach 0, you had to restart like the game or the level or something. Modern day horror. Yeah, you just go in between like Silent Hill coffee shop to Silent Hill coffee shop. Be right back, guys. I'm gonna feed the cat. She's being a butt face. Hello, I return. That cat has zero chill anymore. When I first met the cat, like a couple years ago, she would sit and she would quietly be like, "Bop, bop, bop, bop," when she wanted fed. And she would do this for like a fair while. Just sort of like, just quietly like, you know what? Bop, bop, bop. And it was adorable. You're like, oh, you're trumpeting that you need some food. That's really cute. Okay. And then, you know, if you left her in that state too long, you would just hear. So you're like, okay, we've gone too far. But now she'll go from like having been asleep, walk across the room, and she'll just be like, and you're like, Jesus. I hope it's not been my influence on her. And now she screams, agony far more greater than yours. Yeah, you'd think that we had neglected her for like a week. By the way, she screams at us now. Maybe it's just because she's getting older and she's grumpier. I don't know. How about even worse horror? No Wi-Fi reception. Isn't it crazy? Like, as soon as the internet goes down, you're like, I don't know what to do with myself. Every activity that brings me joy is connected to the internet now. It's like, oh, I don't need any music files on my computer. I can just stream that. What if you can? Oh, it's fine. I might be on my own, but I can play games with friends. What if you can't? Oh, I guess I'll watch a movie. You can't stream anything. I wonder what's happening on Twitter. Nothing. If the internet goes down, have a book, or if you're really desperate, watch RTE. I watched RTE when I was in a bed and breakfast, and I was like, I'm done. I think all that was being broadcast was like news and political stuff though, so no, I need internet. I stopped stealing music because streaming, and I have no music files. Yeah, when India and I moved over to Ireland, and we were waiting for our stuff to get delivered, I discovered that I had one DVD that we had left in my laptop. It's because I brought over my laptop to be able to at least like work on. We didn't have internet. We had nothing. And the DVD that was in the laptop was Basil the Mouse Detective. So in that week, I must have watched Basil the Mouse Detective like 30 to 40 times. Not only is it an amazing movie, but it's a very quotable movie. It has since left my brain. But, you know, Mrs. Faversham. It's hilarious. It's a great film. Yeah, it's really incredible. It's of its time. It's really fascinating case study. The fuck, Doig? Yeah. Well, when I moved over to Ireland, India was working at an animation company, and I was working from home. I didn't have a radio, I don't think. Are those 1,000 chin wrinkles? I don't know what those are. I don't think so. I think... What? What was I thinking with those? Thank you for pointing those out. I have no idea why I drew those. Did I just draw those? No, I was drawing the beard just now. Action lines like a smear. No, I think they were, I don't know what they were. I think they were shadow lines, but really bad ones. You really like the storyboard. You feel like it's letting my style and appeal shine through. Well, I'm really glad to hear that. I was just thinking in my head, as I often do, that's where the thinking thinks, that a lot of the work that people will be familiar with between Swift and I, a lot of it is, it's kind of like Swift storytelling with me offering like, what's the word? It's like support, augmenting it, assistance, like augmenting the process. But I really would like to make stuff that's Doig made, you know? Yeah, a lot of the stuff I've done has been collaborative, with India being the driving force. She has a very iconic style. Yeah, she do. India has a really good story sense, way better than mine. Like, she can sort of dissect my story ideas with a scalpel. Collabs are nice, but I think it's cool to do your own thing as well, and this very much feels like your thing. Awesome. I'm finding my voice again. I'm focusing way too much on these drawings, but at the same time, thinking up storyboards while streaming, it's actually really difficult. But refining the drawings is helping me practice creating clarity, like refine my clarity, so I can apply that to the future drawings I do. Hopefully. Do what feels right for you. You're okay, Doig. Sometimes you come up with ideas for a board and they don't string together. I think I'm gonna hit that soon where I have these separate things that I've kind of put out there, but pulling them together is the hard spot. Like I did this drawing of the bear the bear sharpening. Look at the difference. Have you written a script or tackled the storyboard right away? I didn't write a script. I just took the audio and started boarding. I haven't even written out what the audio is. I should have done that so I can refer to it. How unamusing would it be if I wrote the script now? Would that be yeah. Hey, you're back. Fell asleep again after waking up. Welcome back, Ninja Girl Emily. Okay, I'm gonna copy what's here. Control C, Control V, and then delete this. You might come up with things that you feel uncertain of handling. Okay, okay. Because I'm feeling stuck and I'm just refining drawings, let's do it. Let's do it in real time. I wish there was a way. I wonder. The sketches and that sort are indeed looking sharp. Aw, too kind. First thing I'm gonna do is save because whoa, we didn't do that before. Okay, let's docs.google.com. I don't have a scripting format that I work with, so prepare for just a Google Doc, I guess. Sharpening your sword. So let's bring this up to here, and this one, that, yeah, cool. Come on, can you not? Come on. I guess that sort of worked. Okay. Cool. Okay. So let's see. Mostly I'm going to be writing out the dialogue as quickly as I can. I came up with a saying a year or so back which kind of ties into when you're practicing in preparation to make something, and you're like, when I'm good enough, I'll make that thing. I liken it to like sharpening your sword without actually using the sword to cut anything. So you don't know how sharp your sword is yet, but you're continually like sharpening it down to it's like the sharpest possible.
Got too far ahead. I'll go back and fix the errors in a bit.
So you don't know how sharp your sword is yet, but you're thing, and you're like, when I'm good enough, I'll make that thing. I liken it to like sharpening your sword without actually using the sword to cut anything. So you don't know how sharp your sword is yet, but you're continually like sharpening it down till it's like the sharpest possible. But the sword is
eventually ain't gonna have a sword.
Yeah, the sword is effectively not being used for its purpose if you're continually just, you know,
If you never
sharpening
actually
it.
use it. Yeah.
To the point that you sharpen both sides and it becomes a double-edged sword.
The metaphor's expanding.
Ah.
There's no stopping this metaphor.
Anyway, yeah, so my advice
I knew there was a reason we kept you around.
my advice really is, you know, pick up the sword, throw it at a tree, see how far you can cut into the tree.
So yeah, it's good advice there, Mike.
Yeah, because you're always waiting to genuinely cut something, then you won't know how sharp your sword is until you cut something with it.
Yeah.
Very true.
There's a lot of repetition in this dialogue. Oh my gosh. You won't know. You just won't know. Okay. You're taking my advice by doing the ABC challenge. Awesome. You're going to do a hug animation. Oh, let me plug that. For those of you who aren't familiar with the Animorning challenge, it's a weekly challenge that... sorry, I clicked over to Twitter and my brain blanked. It's a weekly challenge run on the Doig Swift Twitter. Well, it's not just to Twitter, but that's where we announce it. And let me link it to you. Let me retweet that. Profile. And this week's theme is hug. It's you take two characters, come up with a reasoning for why they're hugging, and then animate that. It's a good test for convincingly drawing like solid characters interacting with one another, because you'll need to like position them and figure out where their hands and arms are going to go, and they don't like overlap or bump into each other. Hugs, yeah. So here's the tweet about it. My like small like secondary goal to it is to attempt to get like at least 50 hugs, 50 animators animating a hug, bringing that together. So if you know any animators that, you know, are, you know, just starting out, or like they're you know, an intermediate, they're professional level, anyone that you think might enjoy just spending a couple of hours, 3 hours roughing out a hug animation, OC's welcomed, like fan art, whatever, just some good wholesome moments between everyone, between people, between anthropomorphic characters, or whatever. Just, it can be a sad hug too. Sad hugs are valid. Oh, blah blah is too busy, so we won't get a bagel hug. Well, maybe someone can do a bagel hug in blah blah instead. Like, take one of your characters and hug the bagel. You're having bagel withdrawals already. I know, me too. Okay. I love this music. Is this the one? It is. Oh, this is the hype music. Oh, it gets me. Yeah, I think this is going to be a good choice. Imagine this was playing every time the stream started after the starting soon thing. It was like... This is a bop. Okay. I'm going to play the audio again because I want to fill in the gaps. I started just writing things I hadn't written before, so...
I came up with a saying a year or so back, which kind of ties into when you're practicing in preparation to make something, and you're like, when I'm good enough, I'll make that thing. I liken it to like sharpening your sword without actually using the sword to cut anything. So you don't know how sharp your sword is yet, but you're continually like sharpening it down till it's like the sharpest possible. Right. There's some bits missing now. Liken it to like sharpening your sword without actually using the sword to cut anything. So you don't know how sharp your sword is yet, but you're continually like sharpening it down till it's like the sharpest possible. But the sword is
eventually ain't gonna have a sword.
Yeah, the sword is effectively not being used for its purpose if you're continually just, you know,
If you
sharpening
actually
it.
use it.
To the point that you sharpen both sides and it becomes a double-edged sword.
The metaphor's expanding.
Okay.
There's no stopping.
Yeah, the sword is effectively not.
Not for its purpose. I should have done this ages ago. Thank you for pushing me to do this.
Being used for its purpose. If you're continually just, you know,
If you never
sharpening
actually
it.
use it.
To the point that you sharpen both sides and it becomes a double-edged sword.
The metaphor's expanding. There's no stopping this metaphor.
Anyway, yeah. So my advice.
I knew there was a reason we kept you around.
My advice really is, you know, pick up the sword, throw it at a tree, see how far you can cut into the tree.
So yeah, it's good advice there, Mike.
Yeah. Because if you're always waiting to genuinely cut something, then you won't know how sharp your sword is until.
Okay, I missed bits.
It's a reason we kept you around.
My advice really is, you know, pick up
the
sword, throw it at a tree, see how far you can cut into the tree.
See how far you can
So yeah,
cut
it's good advice
into
there,
the
Mike.
tree.
Yeah. Because if you're always waiting to genuinely cut something, then you won't know how sharp your sword is until you cut something with it.
Yeah.
It's very true.
The faces. I know India did an expression. I tried to draw it from memory and I failed completely, but she was pretending to be a monster character and was just like they were me attempting to practice. Okay, let's see. I think I'm almost done.
I came up with a saying a year or so back, which kind of ties into when you're practicing in preparation to make something, and you're like, when I'm good enough, I'll make that thing. I liken it to like sharpening your sword without actually using the sword to cut anything. So you don't know how sharp your sword is yet, but you're continually like sharpening it down till it's like the sharpest possible.
I say like a lot.
The sword is
Eventually, you ain't gonna have a sword.
yeah, the sword is effectively not being used for its purpose if you're continually just
Did I say essentially?
If you never
sharpening.
actually-
Yeah, the sword is effectively not being used for its purpose if you're
Did I miss where I said essentially?
yeah, but you're continually like sharpening it down till it's like the sharpest possible. But the sword is
Eventually, you ain't gonna have a sword. Word.
yeah, the sword is effectively not being used for its purpose if you're continually just, you know,
If you never
sharpening
actually
it.
use it.
You never actually use it. Okay.
To the point that you sharpen both sides and it becomes a double-edged sword.
The metaphor's expanding.
Ah.
There's no stopping this metaphor.
Anyway, yeah. So my advice.
I knew there was a reason we kept you around.
My advice really is, you know, pick up the sword, throw it at a tree, see how far you can cut into the tree.
So yeah, it's good advice there, Mike.
Yeah. Because if you're always waiting to genuinely cut something, then you won't know. You won't know how sharp your sword is until you cut something with it.
Yeah.
Very true.
Cool. I got a script. My gosh, you guys, we did it. It's a page. It's a page-long script. Okay. Now let's color code it so I know who is talking when. So all of this, I think, is. Let's make me a dark green. That kind of worked. Let's zoom in a little. It was all me. You're welcome. No, we did it. Like, I have been putting off. Eventually, you ain't gonna. Ain't gonna have a sword. That's Patrick. Patrick should be blue, I think. Blue? Yeah, blue. And then green. Swifty can be Swifty can be like highlighted in black and orange. Whatever. That fish emote is freaking great. Saba Ping. I love that. Ominous. So that would be her as well. No, wait. This one. Black and orange. Oh, I used the wrong one. Whatever, I'll know it's her. Who said there's no stopping this metaphor? Was that India as well? I think it might have been. Because I was laughing. Oh, I need to listen again. I hope you don't get... Hello, Doigle dudes. Hope you don't get offended for me saying Doigle. No, I don't. It's fine. My Instagram name is Doigle Bear. Doigel's fine. To like sharpening your sword without actually using the sword to cut anything, so you don't know how sharp your sword is yet, but you're continually like sharpening it down till it's like the sharpest possible. But the sword is
eventually ain't gonna have a sword.
yeah, the sword is effectively not being used for its purpose.
Yeah, that's me.
If you're continually just, you know,
If you never
sharpening
actually
it
use it. Yeah.
to the point that you sharpen both sides and it becomes a double-edged sword.
It's me.
The metaphor's expanding.
Ah.
There's no stopping this metaphor.
Yeah, that's India. Okay, cool.
Anyway, yeah. So my advice
I
is,
knew there was a reason we kept you around.
Patrick.
my advice really is, you know, pick up the sword, throw it at a tree, see how far you can cut into the tree.
This is
So yeah, it's good advice there, Mike.
Yeah, because you're always waiting to genuinely cut something, then you won't know how sharp your sword is until you cut something with it.
so. This is
Very true.
This is India, and then that was Patrick. Okay, cool. We have that now.
That's you.
Oh yeah, I never realized that. Karzik just said, Doig, your metaphor puts a whole new twist on the saying, never gonna cut it. Or never gonna make the... I think that's a reference to never... You're not gonna make the cut, which is like when you cut everything away and what's left. Or like the epic cartoons and TV shows that show people the skill of a samurai is enough to use any sword to cut anything. There's a really weird moment in a filler arc in One Piece where they decided in the one of the filler arcs that they would have the samurai character be able to cut through something. And then in the main story, there's a whole point where he learns how to do that, and you're like, you fucked up. Mama Petra, thank you for following based simply on a Word document. Appreciated. We're I think cool. We've got a Sharpening Your Sword script. A Doig Animatic. There we go. So let's put Doig. And then oh, I wonder if I could make maybe I could put these into columns. That's fine. I don't really know what to do with this, but it's good to see. Do I need to add the names? I don't really need to add the names, do I? It feels more professional to add the names. Am I just procrastinating now because I've color coded them? Ah shit. I don't know. I feel like my brain is like, oh, you could format this script now and then it'd be really useful. But maybe I should start adding in what I want to say at each point. That'd be more useful. Here's a key insight into my mind, I guess. Don't panic. You know who they are. Don't panic. Yeah. Oh, I've done it now though. I'm gonna call Patrick Stannard because I've used the surnames of the others.
Okay, I'm gonna be crazy and insert table. I'm making this up. I'm making this up. I'm doing it. Save me from myself. And do this. That feels more structured to me. Yeah. After it goes in here. Okay, cool. And then cool. That feels better. Alright, and then Control C, boop, 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 and then boop, boop, boop. Urban Dictionary defines the word doigle, a syndrome where one forgets how to be themselves. Uses a dog for example. A dog with doigle syndrome is a dog that forgot how to be a dog. Dog never forget how to doig. Are you... What? Defines the word a syndrome where one forgets how to be themselves. Oh, they've doigled. Your cat, so cats regularly doigle. I guess they do. Maybe that's why I like cats so much. Holy shit, it's 11:30. I was not keeping up with that. Eep. Yep, it is. Ah. Oops. Well, no one's awake to tell me to stop. So no one is here to stop you. That looks like work. What about your freelance work, Doig? Yeah, I've got backgrounds to paint and breakfast to have. We'll go for a little bit more. Because I'll break up the day with like what is stuff? There's no word like that here. I'll break up the day. I'll do this and then I'll have lunch and then I'll start on my work afterwards. I thought this was my breakfast. Man, I wish. Okay, I've got. Don't need to write that. It's the script. Let's make it look fancy. Let's give it a header. Oh. Make this heading heading 3. If we could eat and get nutrients from animation, we'd say we saved the world, man. Unfortunately, we cannot. Okay. Animation would be better paid, that's for sure. Yeah, if we solved world hunger with animation, do you think we'd get a pay raise? I can see here that you're now an essential worker for the population. I think that deserves maybe an extra 5 cents, 10 cents on the dollar. People should pay tax on animation. Pay raise and exposure. It says here the animator died from exposure. I guess he was exposed to too much free exploitation. I love this song. It sounds like it's swearing. I don't know what the lyrics are, but I want to know. It is. I don't have that command, but it's Duquesne Bada going all the way. I think it's one of the Indian languages, possibly. Is Hindi an Indian language? Yeah, it might be Hindi, but I don't know. Okay, cool. We've got our script. Oh no, someone's coming upstairs. It's probably Swifty. I'm not streaming, you're streaming. I've only been going for 3 hours. That's only like a little bit more than I only realize. People can say I only realized the time like 5 minutes ago and when I should really stop. So, but then I said no one's here to stop me. And then you came up the stairs and you've arrived. There's a smile. Look, I drew you with a smile and I really liked it. Let me show you. Where is it? It's not that one. Yeah, I think you laughed somewhere else. India's here, by the way. Bert MB says, Doig only just turned it on. He was asleep this whole time. Hey, Dreadfrog. Hello. Where is it? No. No, where is... Okay, it's fine. It's okay. Found it. Look at this. How good is that? Like the way that you smile. It's good though, right? It made you laugh. I was telling everyone that when you smile, your mouth doesn't go wide; it sort of goes narrow and like dual cheeks. That's the one. That's the one. Yeah. Oh, the nostrils. They do appear and disappear, don't they? Let me just fix that. They encouraged me to write a script. India. I've got a script for my animatic now. Look. It's color coded. You're black and orange. Cool. Okay. Why's it treat you, wizard dog? Alright, everyone. I think maybe I should call the stream and go get some food. But it's been really nice hanging out with you all. Like super nice. Like the best. Let Doig finish his breakfast. Wait, what? Quick, everyone, let's raise money to pay off Doig's rent. What? I mean, that would be amazing, but where is that coming from? Doig's rent. What about Lawrence? Yeah, what about Lawrence's? This bias treatment. You can't say much for Swish. She is here now. She's catching up on rest, but she has now arrived. We added some lighting as well to the boards, India. Can I turn your microphone on, or are you not want to be present? I know, but I like including you. Yeah, look, I added you and some scenes, and then I added some lighting on my bear. And then there's you with some rim light. And then I'm gonna do more here. Patrick told me a cool thing. Yeah. He told me that you can copy layers and then copy those layers to multiple panels and have them replace the contents of those layers in those panels. So say I wanted to like copy a background through multiple panels all the way through a scene. You can do that. It is pasting the layer, but it's in one go. So like what you do is you go to say I want to copy like I don't know, maybe I want a fire, for instance. I know, it's good, huh? Okay, so it is like that would save me so much time. So I copy selected layer, yeah, and then say I want a fire to be all the way in these scenes. I would go to layer, and then you go to paste layer special, and then in this dialog box you say once hold overwrite existing and tick on overwrite existing layers with same name in case you were like replacing it, and then you hit OK, and now you have a fire in all of these scenes. Powerful. What's your suggestion? Yeah, that would be cool. That would be good, yeah. Rather than cutting. Okay, I can do that. You want to show me how? Yeah, show me how. Oh, I didn't know I had a layer mask on. Do what now? Oh, okay. Let me do that. So India's saying paste her into the previous panel. So paste layers. There you are. Gotcha. Roughly expand you. Okay. Move it. I moved you off screen. Okay. Okay. Add a new camera. Add in the camera. I don't know where the camera button is. This one. Okay, so where do I go? Okay. Add a keyframe at the current frame. Add a keyframe at the beginning. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. So I dragged it. Okay. Is there a way to snap to a... I didn't, but I'm on it now. Oh. So, okay. So I'm moving the camera to incorporate you as if. Okay. 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 So if I do like the Is it maybe it's easier if I do this. Oh. Oh, okay. Camera frame up. Camera frame up. and make you bigger. So that'll be this one, make you bigger. Okay, and then this. Oh! Whoa! This shouldn't impress me as much as it does, but I love this. Yeah. So if I play that, which kind of ties into when you, that's cool. Oh, powerful. Knowing how to move the camera is going to be really nice. Even if it's just like little pans and stuff. You can position things in 3D as well, which I might do a little bit of. Is there the same sort of thing in this as, oh, there is. There's a top view. So if I select both of you and then look at the top view. Yeah. Where's the maintain size button? I don't see it here anymore. Maintain size. Oh, cool. So if I move you in stage view or top view. Stage view. Am I in stage view now? Oh, I might be working in stage view. Camera view. Yes. Wait, have I been working in like a really weird way? What's the difference between camera and stage view? Oh, that's why it would zoom out and be really weird. Oh. Camera view is good to work in. Thank you so much. That's gonna be like, Onion Skin was saving my ass to be able to position things because it would be weird because I wouldn't be able to see things. Oh, 1 second. Drawing a little small something. Whoa! Whoa! I love. Okay, I'm trying to work out whether I have a missing sword blade in reference to one of the panels from from this. I love this. Palbro has been like, hey, new fan art. Doig, new fan art. Chromail, caw. There's a new amazing fan art by Darkfolt. Caw. Thank you so much, Darkfolt. Oh. Oh man. Do you have a Twitter? Is this on Twitter? Can I retweet this? I love it. I love it so much. I love the way you've given me like little like studs here. That's really inspiring. And the hoodie and the belt and the little. You are a Swifty Witch. I might give you a hat. I might give you a hat for this animatic. Oh, I feel like I'd be stealing, but it's such a... It's not technically stealing because earlier in the stream I said that you came up with a character with a blanket and a hat, a witchy hat, and you recently bought a witchy hat and a blanket. So I feel like real life trumps this drawing in terms of whether I could put a witch hat in my animation. You're getting a witchy hat. Dark made a Twitter so I could follow you. Dark, make a Twitter so I can follow you. You got no Twitter. No, use that. Darkvolt's like, I stole the idea first. Okay. Well, this is incredible. I'm gonna put. Would you be okay, Darkvolt, if we put this in the Doig Says fanfare at the beginning of the streams? You're okay with that? I thank you kindly. I love this. I love the attention to detail of having like the character have sharpened their sword away. It's so good. Oh, the gesture and the expression. Look at you. India's smiling. Oh. If you don't want to make a Twitter, Darkvolt, would you be okay with us tweeting it as a like, I don't know. Don't, India's like, don't do that. Yeah, where can we credit you? What do you have? Do you have an Instagram? I just want to share it. It's super cool. It's so super cool. Just a Tumblr in Newgrounds. Okay, share that. Someone needs to find it. I love it. I love it so much. Thank you. Oh, do you want to be on the microphone while you tell other people? Okay. I'll make sure I'm on stage view. I'm on stage view now. Alt and Shift or Control and oh. Is it maybe that my storyboard is 2D and it needs to be 3D? How do I please unlock my 3D potential? Oh. Oh. No. Maybe it's Control Alt Shift. Control and Alt. Control and Alt is this. Shift and Alt. Shift and Control. Shift and Control. Shift and Control. Whoa! Okay, my gosh. Bruh. Okay. Maintain size. Then select both of you. Then move you. Oh. Wait. You're not moving in space there. Oh. You 100% are. You are. Look at you go. Oh. Yeah, this is the corner of the camera, yeah. Oh. Yeah. So now there'll be a little bit of parallax, right? So if I'm in the camera view and then you come in and then you have a little bit of a slide. Oh. But we want to move you over. Wait, I'm on the wrong. Yeah. Wait, why isn't this selecting? It's still doing it, but it's a little bit weirder. Oh. Oh. Swifty. Let's move you so you're in correct. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. But usually it would give me a bounding box around you. Is that only when I'm in stage view? Oh, how do I flatten out again? View. Reset view. Shift M. There we go. Still not giving me it, but that's okay. Oh, it might be. No, it's not. I don't know either, but I'm excited. I'm so excited. Camera view. I ought to go to bed, but watch from bed, be right back. Pal bro, I'm gonna be ending, so I gotta go eat and stuff. Yeah, India's got to not kill me. Oh, I feel like if India had been here the whole time, I would be so much more powerful. She knows. She knows things. Yeah, I feel like I'm in a weird mode with this. Maybe it's just because I don't. I'm just gonna go eat. That's good. That's good. So she needs to be. She needs to be over. What is the song? It is Radio Night by Flight Over LA. I saw someone had a nice cool piece of software that showed you what the current song that was playing, and it worked with multiple players. I'm considering getting it. Sorry, yeah, Radio Night Flight Over LA. I kind of like that framing more anyway, so it's just... Okay, this is so cool. This is so fucking cool. Which kind of ties into... So, as much as this might not actually work in the sequence, or like maybe... maybe if I do that... Let's see what happens if I do this over multiple... What? Okay, I'm gonna end. I just wanted to try...
Like a year or so back,
which kind of ties into when you're
Oh.
when you. So it's like you're listening to me, but I need to Control C. If I copy selected layers and then I select this one, and this one, and then I layer and then I paste special and I want those, okay. And then you appear. Yeah. It's like I'm talking about stuff
a
and
year
you're
or so
like,
back.
which kind of ties into when you're. You could have a little sip animation. I'm ending, you guys. Thank you so much for coming by. Let's find someone to raid. Oh. Mute this site. I am looking for people to raid. I am looking for them now. Thank you for the follow. Okay, let's raid how do they say that? Circa LaRue. I feel like I jumped into a raid with this person. Someone raided them a while back and I joined the raid. But we can raid them. They are I'm an ex-VFX artist with a near decade at DreamWorks Animation. Now I'm a stay-at-home dad, freelance artist, and indie game dev with No Go Pogo TV. I stream about 80% creative and 20% games. I hope you'll enjoy my little corner on Twitch. We are about to attempt to. So if you guys are sticking around for the raid, thank you. If you guys are heading off, that's totally understandable. We've been going for a while, and a lot of you has to. I'm ending, you guys. He seems wholesome and awesome, so yeah. Circa LaRue. We'll initiate the raid. Thanks so much for coming by. We'll be back tomorrow for the Animorning challenge, so hope to catch you then. But until then, when the rest of you guys, dreams come true. And may the rest of your days be filled with adventure. And he just gasped. I'll go find out what that is in a second. Enjoy the raid and everything. You're all awesome. Good luck with whatever you're trying to do today. Take risks, learn something new, sleep if you need to, be kind, hug someone. No, don't hug someone. Wash your hands. Stay away from people. Virtual hugs only. I forgot myself for a second there. Don't go hug anyone. Hug yourself. You deserve it. Goodbye, everyone. Hug someone in the animation challenge. There you go. Go animate a hug and then send it to us. Okay. Okay, goodbye.